Proverbs 9, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. This short sentence is compact but deep. It names the starting point and the growth of true wisdom. What it meant then, fear here, isn't trembling terror so much as reverent awe and humble respect. The ancient Hebrew conveys an orientation of the heart, recognizing God's moral authority, majesty, and holiness. When someone truly acknowledges God, the Holy One, that recognition shapes how they think, judge, and live. Wisdom doesn't begin with cleverness, experience, or credentials. It begins with a posture before God. From that posture flows knowledge, intimate, relational knowing, and that leads to understanding, the ability to see life rightly and act well. Why this matters today: we live in an age that prizes information, speed, and self-assurance. Algorithms hand us facts. Social feeds sharpen opinions. Expertise can be imitated. But Proverbs 9, verse 10 reminds us that data without humility becomes pride, and skill without moral ground becomes dangerous. Real wisdom answers three modern problems: noise versus meaning. In a world saturated with information, fearing the Lord recenters priorities so we value what truly matters: justice, mercy, truth, over what merely grabs attention. Ethics of power. Technology, money, and influence can be used well or harmfully. A reverent relationship with God provides the moral compass that prevents harm and seeks human flourishing. Identity and humility. Where culture tells us to prove ourselves, fearing God frees us from performance-based identity. We can learn from others, admit ignorance, and grow. Practical steps to live it out. Practice humble listening. Before making big decisions, pause and ask, how does this align with what I know of God's character? Choose mentors who embody wisdom, not just success, but integrity and compassion. Limit noise. Curate information intake so you have space to reflect and pray. Test actions by love and justice. If a choice advances self at the expense of others, it's probably unwise. Learn from Scripture and life together. Knowledge of the Holy One grows in both prayerful reading and honest community. A short reflection. Wisdom starts not with what you can do, but with who you are becoming in relation to God. When awe, reverence, and honest seeking lead our choices, knowledge becomes more than facts. It becomes understanding that blesses others.